Jamie, ultimately it's a really disappointing evening.
Yes, without doubt. But firstly, credit to them. They've been the better side tonight, I think, and they probably overall deserve the victory, particularly in the first half that they came at us. But we didn't really get going. Truth be told, this wasn't really a true. This performance tonight isn't the type of performance that's got us to where we are. It's a disappointing one. The lads will know that already. There's no point analysing the game, but we've just not been 100% at it, and I don't know why that is. The lads don't know why that is. You don't mean to go on the pitch and not be absolutely 100% at it. But tonight we were just a little bit off it. But what we did show was an enormous amount of character in the first half, because that was a tough first 20-30 minutes. The fans here were really loud. Ours were fantastic as well. And while I'm on that point, absolutely credit to them and thank you to every single one of them who's travelled all the way over here. A home draw would have been much more preferred, but in the end it wasn't to be. But they were great, staying till the very end. And they've been fantastic throughout the season, but they helped us a little bit in the first half, because it was a little bit of backs against the walls for large parts. You couldn't get any messages onto the pitch because it was so loud. We wanted to change one or two things with how we approached it, but the lads stuck together, they dug in, and we came in at 1-1. We scored a well-worked goal. And then second half we thought we'd be able to just be on that front foot, because we could only get better from the first half. And I think overall we did improve in the second half. We showed a lot more fight, we won a lot more battles, and we got at them and caused them a few problems. I think we had 3 or 4 opportunities in the first half that could have gone either way. We could have just nicked a shot. There's one that just went past the post. That Connor always one could have been, or maybe been a penalty. But there was a little bit of pressure from us. It was a little bit end to end at times and a little bit erratic, but overall the lads can say that they were much better second half. But look, in the end it wasn't to be. And tonight's performance probably doesn't really reflect how strong these boys have been all season, again against the odds, against the top sides, just look around, look at the stadium that we're up against, the training facilities that they've got and everything. They should be. The pressure was on them, and to be fair to them, they've performed and they deserve their victory. So congratulations to everyone, and good luck to them in the next phase of the playoff.
It wasn't the most typical of playoff games, was it? It was very open. Normally these kind of games, they're quite cagey and you try and feel each other out a little bit. Were you expecting that kind of game?
I think it's fair to say, yeah, it wasn't a possession-based game, and I thought that they would be a little bit more possession-based tonight, being at home. I thought we had more opportunities to control the tempo of the game in the first half, and we just let them pass us by. It was a little bit more end-to-end, long ball game, throw-in set pieces, and it was quite a slow game in that respect. But it was a bit more end-to-end than it usually is. But they defended really well at moments when we were in attack. I thought their full-backs were really strong today, and as good as I've seen them. But particularly Dyson on the right hand side, I thought he played particularly well, and we didn't really get much joy down the sides. But in the second half we started to win first contact, and/or when it was going up to Sampo, we let the ball skid through, and we had more opportunities to attack, and the lads were much better. But no, it probably wasn't your typical game. It wasn't as close. There wasn't really a deep block or anything like that. It was a little bit end to end, and maybe that's something that we could reflect on. Maybe we just need to get in, have a couple of banks. But having said that, we probably did that in the first half, and we're able to limit them to the one goal.
So what do you do now as a manager? Obviously, do you let this result sink in for a few days, or do you attack next season sort of tonight, tomorrow? How do you go about it?
I think at moments like this, you just need to take a few minutes or a few days just to reflect and step aside for a little bit. If you start to think, now you're asking me questions about the game and analysing them, and I will 100% watch this game back. But moments like this, you don't realise it when you're young, but moments like this make you stronger. They make you more hungry. They make you come back with even more desire. It doesn't feel like that right now, but I know, in a couple of weeks' time, when dust has settled a little bit, I'll be ready for next season, and so will the lads. We've kept the vast majority of the team. We're looking to speak to others as well to stay here, because we've got a good strong squad, and it's the nucleus of a team that we've already proved it, that can get in and around the playoffs. We know it's going to be a tough league again next season, but like always, we'll come out we'll come out fighting like we always do, and we'll be up there. I'm pretty confident the message will be promotion again next season. But look, the lads have been magnificent again this season. Right from the first pre-season game, the first pre-season session, the message has always been strong and positive, and everyone has. We've got a great backing in and around the backroom staff, so to speak. Andrea, strength and conditioning, Sam, physio, and analysis guys, Jason and James. They've all been, there's a true team effort for people who don't get any money for it. They just turn up to get the experiences. Strong media team too, of course, but it's everyone, and that's what's special about this club. Everyone's in it together. There's a mutual respect between every single member of this football club, and I think that does give you strength and makes you even stronger nights like tonight.